Hello and welcome. I am your host Elizabeth, and we are going to talk about this. Now, you might remember when I did my unboxing of Illustrator Monk's Eclectic Coven. Yes, I said it correctly that time. Eclectic Coven. And I was flipping through it, and I'm like, oh man, this is so pretty, this is so pretty, this is so pretty. And then I got to like a section of like 8 pages, and they all had this weird creasing thing across the bottom. Now, that's what I thought it was when I first looked at it, was some kind of weird crease on the page. And I'm like, oh man, that must have got like caught up in the machinery and folded over or something. I looked at it a little closer, and I think I'm wrong about that. I don't think it was a crease. I think it's a score, uh, maybe a crimp. And you're like, what does that matter? Well, it matters on how the pages were handled. Um, I'm not sure how this was printed, but I think those pages that are all damaged are part of the same signature. And a signature is just a grouping of pages. If you look at a book where the pages are sewn into the book, you can usually see like there's a bundle of 8, 16, or 32 pages all kind of stuck together. They have like their own, like the way they want to fold. That's called a signature. It's just a grouping of pages so that they print those things like that, and then they can just stick them into the book, and then they have like a little mini group and whatever. Bookbinding's crazy stuff. And if this was printed like that, and it was going over like an offset printing setup or something, then in that situation you've got like a big roll of paper. They print the stuff onto the paper, they cut the pages up, group them into the signatures they're supposed to be in, fold them, and then they bind them together in the book. So it may have been something like that. And I think, having looked at the pages better, that maybe what happened is the paper got caught like in the rollers or something, and like the roller wheels that move all the stuff along, and that's what caused that like kind of scoring look right there. I'm not sure. I let Monk know about this and sent him these pictures and was like, hey, you should, if other people are seeing this too, you might want to talk to your printer about their quality control. Who knows if that conversation will happen? That's none of my business, so I'm never going to mention it again. But there's a set of pages that are just like this. Let's look through them real quick. So you got that one. You got this one. I really like the text on that one. There's no way curry rice and ramen aren't magic. All the best cooking is. Food, cooking, like you get something good to eat. Calling it magic, I think, is pretty fair. This page, and then this one with the royalty. Man, the lighting really changed between those shots. Kind of weird. But, so there's like 8 pages that were damaged like that. And Monk was like, hey, I will take care of this for you. And in fact, I just looked at my Twitter right before I started recording this, and he sent me a message saying, hey, I put your book in the mail. You should get a tracking notification. And sure enough, I've got an email saying that there's a tracking notification. So rock on with that plan. But Monk didn't just fix it for me. Monk fixed it for everybody, or is trying to. He's going that extra mile. And that's why we're doing this video. It's not just a rehash, oh, look at these damaged books. That kind of damage happens. That's a defect on the printer's fault. That is not Monk's fault. That's 100% that happened at the print shop. And, you know, the dude at the print shop, he's got like 500 books. He checks like 10 of them. They look good. They ship it out. Like, that's how you do it. So, there's some small number of defects that are going to happen in any print run, in any kind of industry. That's just how things work. And there's no reason to get mad about that kind of stuff, because it just happens. It really does. So I'm not mad at Monk. I'm not mad at the printer or anything like that. And even if Monk didn't make this right and wasn't going to send me a replacement, I probably wouldn't even be all that mad. I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's kind of a bummer. And I feel kind of bad. But I've got the book. It looks great except for those pages. And those pages I have the digital of somewhere. And I can just like soak that up and look at it and be like, oh man, that is so pretty. But Monk is going that extra little mile. Defective books. Look at that. There's a picture showing the slash. And Monk's like, hey, I've heard a couple people have gotten books that have been damaged like this or that are defective like this. And if you're in that group, if you have one like this, let me know so I can make it right for you. Now that is going the extra mile. That deserves a little bit of applause. So you're going to get a little bit of applause here. So clap warning for everybody. Cover your ears if you really don't like claps. There we go. That wasn't a very big loud clap, but a little clap. Monk is making it right. That's how you do it. You have a customer with a problem, and it's a reasonable problem, because not all problems are reasonable, but this is a pretty reasonable one, and you make it right. There are creators out there who don't do that. I've got one Kickstarter I backed, and I'm pretty sure I'm never actually going to get anything from it, even after having talked to the person a couple of times. Stuff like that happens. But in this case, not only did I get the book, not only is Monk fixing it for me, Monk is going to try to fix it for everybody. And that is awesome. You know, this is how you do it. Fortunately, only a small number seem to be affected. Final shipment going out Monday is being checked now. Thank you. And he also brings a little levity to it in his text. So even though it's like a serious bad issue, he's trying to make a little bit light of it as he's asking for people, hey, if you got a problem, let me know. So that is really cool. That is really great. With service like that, I believe wholeheartedly that Monk is going to go far. Like, that's the way to do it. Not everybody does this. And even the ones who do it don't do it as effectively as this. So this is like premium. This is like Cadillac comic book delivery service. No actual Cadillacs are involved. So I just wanted to highlight this for everybody so you could see like how cool of a dude Monk is, how he's taking care of customers, how he's treating customers right, how he's respecting customers, how he's trying to have fun with customers. And that's what it's really all about. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Sure hope to see you again next time. And until then, bye-bye.